Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review on the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill shadows. This is what the container looks like. And this is the color that I got. It is number 5. As you can see, it looks very vibrant and very golden, warm tones in the pot as well. It just is a really pretty, like golden, almost has a little bit of an orange or copper undertone to it. You can see the swatch here, and then on my hand. Now, here's a couple interesting things. Everyone was raving about these. These were like the most amazing things to hit YouTube in a while. And so I was like, perfect, I'll give it a try for summertime. It'll be great just to throw on real quick on the lid. They're supposed to be extremely long wearing, and they're kind of a combination between a loose powder and kind of like a creamy consistency. It's not like a paint pot and it's not like a loose shadow. It's kind of somewhere in between those two. It's a very interesting product, but here's what's funny. When I first got it, I was like so excited, thought it was going to be this totally different thing, like nothing I had ever tried before. And it is almost exactly, to me, like something that I had returned already that was much less expensive. And that was the Bare Essentials Buxom. And they have like all different dog names. The one that was similar to this color was a color called Mutt. Very pretty, but the problem that I had with the Bare Essentials one is the same problem I'm having with the Giorgio Armani ones. Now, this isn't necessarily something that everyone is going to have a problem with, but things on my skin don't always come out true to like a swatch, so to speak. Like this swatch, if it was this color on my eyes, I would be in love with it. But when I put it on my eyes, it becomes a very dark, muted brown. That's fine, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted a really nice, like coppery bronze color. Not what I got at all. Same thing happens with eyeshadows to me. So if you're one of those people that has noticed that when you put a color on, like to give you an example, closest color, one of the colors I have that I use a lot is this one right here, and it's called Bronze by MAC. Same thing happens, and I actually have that one on today, and it's just very slightly on at the crease, but it doesn't look like, look at my eyes, it doesn't look golden, it doesn't look copper, it just kind of looks like a brown. Even with a primer, whatever have you, which is fine for an eyeshadow because I have all different types of eyeshadows, and I think my eyeshadows are like $10. This was like $32, $34. And for the money, I think the Bare Essentials one, it's a smaller pot, the Bare Essentials one, was $18. I'm bad with remembering what things were, but I think it was $18. It is a smaller pot, but if you want to try something like this out and you can't get in touch, can't get a hold of this, or you don't have a Neiman Marcus or a Nordstrom's that carries it by you, because I don't, and I had to order it online. Had I heard someone say that it's similar to those Bare Essentials Buxom shadow things, then I wouldn't have probably tried this. So it's unfortunate. This is going back. Chanel also now has one that's similar, but I've heard kind of crazy things about that one. I've heard that that one is not as impressive as the Giorgio Armani. I don't know. I haven't seen them. I haven't tried them. That's just some blogs that I've followed, just have kind of had some different sayings about them. Saying that the Giorgio Armani ones are much better. So I just wanted to come on, do a quick review on this, let you know that if you were interested in these or had seen reviews on these and were like dying to try these because everybody was talking about them, go for the less expensive version. Try the Bare Essentials Buxom ones. I don't know, that's my personal opinion. Or if you're somebody who doesn't have the issues that I have where shadows don't come out as true on you as you see in a palette or on a swatch on a finger or a hand, then that is going to happen to you probably the same as it did to me. So I just wanted to get on here, do a review on this, let you know my thoughts on these Giorgio Armani. Like, look how pretty that is. I wish it was that color. I love that color. I want that color. So anyway, just wanted to mention this stuff to you guys. I hope this helps somebody out there. I hope it gives you guys that might not have the funds available or the availability to find Giorgio Armani another option to possibly try if you had wanted to try these but not spend that amount on them, which to me, I'm not going to keep it if it doesn't work that well. So I will say this, sorry, I do want to mention this. Both of these that I'm talking about, Bare Essentials and this one, have really, really great staying power. They don't move, they don't smudge very much. I just smudged that out. You can see slightly where it moved, but overall, it stays pretty well on the lid. I didn't find, like, I'm using, well, no, it did come off with that. I just rubbed a damp cloth on it twice and it came off. But they do wear well, and they do stay well, and they're very nice products. But if you want to save some money, go for the Bare Essentials Buxom ones. The Giorgio Armani ones are nice, but unless it's a color you can't find, I personally wouldn't suggest them. So I hope you guys found this small review helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.